different versions of text essentially that you're playing. Do you approach them differently?
No, she's just baddest across the board. Badass.
Yeah, I mean, she starts off, right, she starts off as like a memory by somebody else, so it's like, it's kind of a filtered version of a character already. But yeah, I'd say my approach with Epsilon versus Alpha is a little bit different. I mean, it's just Epsilon's not quite as arrogant as the original Church was, you know, but, you know, then again, Alpha's not quite as arrogant as the original director was either. Spoiler. You know, but it's a slightly different approach. But you wanted to have a little bit of nuance, but not make it unrecognizable to the people that have been watching for 9 years. And who
But
apparently
it
have
is
owned
hard to
hoodies
play a ghost of a ghost of a ghost. It gets hard sometimes.
of a robot.
I was also wondering, do you guys actually have male shirts for the yes, I'm a girl, I like to wear ribbons in my hair, and I want to kiss all the boys?
We did not bring them with us, but we do stock them on our website at roosterteeth.com/store.
All right, thank you. You sold me a girl one, dude.
Here, give me, get over here. I'm going to give you a controller for plugging their store.
If you, if you give Gus a choice between marketing and joke, he always goes for the marketing. I love you guys.
Excellent. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see from my t-shirt, I'm Life, and I have come bearing gifts. I would like to give each of you a lemon, if that's okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not okay. I find you suspect. What? You know this guy?
I was behind you in line.
Dude, thank God you're giving these to us and not the audience.
Come on, guys, let's have a lemon party.
Oh!
Okay, that ninja we had earlier? No. Here's our ninja right here.
Oddly enough, that's exactly what Monty's interview was like.
This is marketing. He put his Twitter handle on each of these lemons. And oddly, there's no mention of life in it. Rick D, 3487.
Do I get a lemon? Do I get a lemon?
Will it hurt?
No. Bad trend to begin.
Oh, no, his Twitter handle is Sunkissed.
All right, who's up next? You?
Yeah. Hi.
I just want to point out the last guy gave us fruit, so.
I know it's hard to top, but after seeing a bunch of Red vs. Blue, I was planning on starting my own Machinima series. What do you guys use to film the stuff?
Halo?
Yeah.
A computer.
So I think there's actually at RTX we're going to do a whole educational track about like how we do what we do. What Monty does is entirely different than what the Machinima side of Red vs. Blue. But pretty much the whole production environment for Red vs. Blue takes up about the length of one of these tables. And Kerry, I mean, what are the programs and equipment that we use for it?
So we have a Blackmagic Intensity card, which we use to capture everything, and then we have multiple Xboxes. So we have like a director of Xbox that actually goes into our computer, and then we have a red, blue, and friends box for everybody else. And
yeah, so 4 Xboxes and 1 computer with a $200 capture card is all it takes.
I would recommend going to RTX because we actually have a lot more time to speak personally about and individual panels about our processes, in fact.
Hey, Monty, let me give you a controller.
No, people always do ask, they're like, well, do you have a special copy of Halo or do you have special Xboxes? No, like you can go to, any store and pick up the same equipment we have. So.
All right.
Yeah,
And you, a hopeful machinima maker, come here, I'm going to give you a Chimera headset.
The really cool thing too is like the animation guys are always trying to do crazy stuff. Like they use hybrids of lots of different programs. They use Maya, 3ds Max, Poser, every After Effects. They do their own mishmash to get what they need out of the animation system. Shane, one of our new animators the other day, came like humping around to our offices going, hey, do you have a Kinect? Do you have a Kinect? And we're like, why do you need a Kinect? And he was building a motion capture rig out of Kinects. It was basically scalable where he had 2 and he could do motion capture for the characters without having a suit on at all, with the sensors. Just him in his like Avengers t-shirt. I'm just kidding. He wasn't wearing an Avengers t-shirt. But he was experimenting with it, and he built the mocap area to be like a sensorless one, which became important for doing falls and rolls because the sensors were getting covered by the ground. So that was nuts to watch him do that stuff.
I like this kid. He's got an Achievement Hunter shirt.
I would just like to ask Ray and Mr. Sir or Andrew if I could buy you dinner tonight.
I bet Jack likes you less now.
Yeah.
Give me that shirt.
We only have about 6.5 minutes left. Just warning that end of the table over there.
Hey, is Ray here? Where are you, Ray?
You haven't hired him yet.
What's that?
You haven't hired him yet.
You're incorrect, sir. We hired him on Friday.
Burnie, who's Ray?
Actually, Ray who's Brown Man, one of the things we love to do at RoosterTeeth is take people who are in the community and who are doing really well in the community and make them part of RoosterTeeth. Ray, I just said that. Did you accept your offer? Oh, yes? Okay, you could have said no and negotiated. You just fucked
Burnie.
up. Because I announced it.
Who is that?
That's Ray Brownman. He works.
Ray Brownman.
It's okay. In 7 months, Monty won't know who you are still. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't be offended. So, Ray, welcome aboard. Our newest hire, Ray Brownman, new Achievement Hunter, right there. Employee number 34 now at the company. So, wow.
All right. Hey, guys. This is mostly directed towards Jack. First of all, I'd like to say that I speak for everyone that says do pig, do horse, do whatever you want. Don't listen to people online. I decided I wanted to say that. And then second of all, if you had one piece of advice for an up-and-coming game commentator like me, I remember your walkthroughs on Dead Space, especially, and I remember that's what kind of fed you into the company. If you had one piece of advice to give someone that wants to do gameplay commentary, what would you give them?
Do a lot of it. You get better with time. And I hate when I see people like, oh, I made one thing, can I have a job? It's like, no. If you make a reel, that's one thing. We get a lot of people sending us emails trying to get jobs with RoosterTeeth or the Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
If you actually have a reel of stuff we can look at and see the amount of content you've made and actually see that you've stuck with it and gotten better and progressed, that's what you want to do. But just keep practicing. I mean, that's all it takes. I mean, I watched the early stuff I did, and it's terrible. And this stuff isn't better now. But
now, is that mostly through the? I'd hate to start being one of those people that's asking for a job, but where would you do those reels? Where would you submit those at?
You can submit community content too. We do take community hunter stuff, which you can go to there's a there's a forum, right? You came from the community hunters, right, Ray? Yeah, so I mean, there you go. Basically, and you can work with the community hunters group on Achievement Hunter, make your own content, and we post that on the front page. And we found people. I mean, we found Ray that way. It was he was making good enough content that we brought him up to the big leagues. So here he is now.
Well, I just big leagues. I love what I love what Achievement Hunter does. I love what Achievement Hunter does. Gus, I hate to, I'm not asking for a controller, but you've always been my favorite. Just your shorts, always making me laugh, man.
Thanks. I'd totally give you a controller, but I'm out.
Oh, dude, it's fine, but
you can have Monty's. Flattery gets you everywhere.
Wow. That got kind of personal. Do you two want us to leave?
Tell me more about how great I am.
We don't want to make this awkward for you.
All right. I want to know how you like working with Jeff Williams for the Red vs. Blue soundtrack, and as well as what's your favorite song by him. Also,
I can't really talk right now. We'll talk later.
Also, I have something for Gavin.
You have something for Gavin?
Bottle of headlight fluid that I made.
Come on up. Does this work?
You are never going to live that down, Gavin.
Does this work? Okay, it does work. You want to say hello, Gavin?
Hello, everyone.
So Gavin's another example of somebody who is in our community that we always wanted to hire for years and years. The problem is that Gavin is a lousy Brit, and our country hates people from other countries. Go America!
They took our jobs.
So we had to find a way to get Gavin a visa, and so we finally settled on the fact that we were going to get you what kind of O1?
O1 visa.
An O1 visa, which is an artist of international renown. Which is like what Viggo Mortensen gets to go to New Zealand to film Lord of the Rings. And so when we first applied to it, basically what this became was a 3-year campaign for us to lie to the U.S. government about how important YouTube is. And so when he went back to the UK after working on Red vs. Blue Season 7, wait, he didn't have a visa. Did I say working? I meant hanging out while we made it. So he goes back and he starts a show called Slow-Mo Guys over in the UK. So the show that you started in order to try to get a visa, how many views do you have on that now, total?
60 million.
Yeah, so he has a channel now that has 60 million views. So now we basically can't afford Gavin because he has his own goddamn channel. But he just recently joined us back. I don't know, so I want to say, everybody, join me in welcoming Gavin to America. And I also want to give a shout out to the same person we did a similar thing with, Barbara, who is the #1 member of our community site. She's now our community manager, so welcome to Barbara as well. Barb's from Canada, though, so her story's super boring. Wow. Was that all Canadians yelling? Wow. That was the most emotion I've seen cumulative from Canadians ever. That's impressive. They don't let you do that in your own country, do you? You have to come down here to do that stuff, right? Up there you just say, thank you, we're sorry for clapping too loud. So somebody in the audience I heard wants to hear you say, dirty.
Are you ready?
Dirty.
We're pretty close to out of time. Is there anything else we need to touch on before we go?
Oh, God.
Burnie, it's this guy.
It's Keith Apicary.
No shit.
Woo! Keith!
Forces converge.
Is there a microphone around here?
No, there's not. There's a mic down there. All hail Keith!
I know you guys are running late.
Hello? Hey, what's up? So, I know you guys talked about one of my dance videos lately. I just want to personally thank you guys because you're like freaking huge, and I'm just a weird bald guy in a corner of YouTube somewhere, and I thought I'd say thank you for talking about it because you got me a lot of views, and I'm going to be dancing in my briefs later. Robert Koo told me it's probably a bad idea to do it, but I figured it's for a new dance video, so I may as well do it now on your panel to start the whole thing. So if anyone wants to dance with me in my underwear during PAX, and we're doing it all weekend for a new video, so let's start it now, then I'll get out of here. This isn't a bomb. If you know me, you probably would think it is a bomb I'm wearing, but it's not. It's a microphone, so take it easy, settle down. Ready? Oh, this is my security crew. Everyone start dancing now. Wait, let me take off this. Sorry, guys. Woo! All right, that's enough for that. That's a little Space Channel 5 action for you guys. I'm out of here. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
I literally have zero idea what the fuck just happened.
I think we have to burn this stage now.
Let's throw lemons at them.
I'm going to need a new chair, please. Thank you. Over here. We can burn this one. No, he does these incredible dance videos online. We talked about it during the podcast. You have to look up one of his videos that is by Yell. It's Comme un enfant. I get to spell it C-O-M-M-E. Barb, you're Canadian. How do you spell enfant?
It's Keith. I think Keith Apicary. Is that his name?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Tremendous. You just have to see them. We could try to explain it up here, but we don't have a connection. Otherwise, we'd show you the video. But they're awesome. Really, really, really well done.
At 3 o'clock, I got to show them doing all my songs in the jam space, and I got a panel at 1. And if even 1% of you guys show up, it'll probably fill up, so.
Wait, when is your panel? Because I'm going to fucking bomb it now.
I highly encourage crashing of panels. If you know me, I'm all into it, so please crash my panel, mess it up, break my table. I don't really give a crap.
Also,
so, this is where I'm looking like right at you, and I'm talking to all of them. A woman, very nice.
Okay, get out of here.
Yeah. Just to be clear, the microphone already amplifies your voice. You don't need to yell into it. Like you're mad at it.
Keith, feed.
All right, we got time for more questions?
Is there anything here you want to do?
No, I think we're good. We're good.
Right.
We can show
voice.
We can show Forex Chronicles at the booth, I think, so people can come by the booth and see it.
All right, come by the booth to see more stuff.
How much time do we have? Do we have time for a couple more questions?
-3 minutes, but fuck it. Sure. No one's telling us to leave.
So we only want negative questions now. They're in the negative zone. Oh, you all have negative questions. I love it. How about you, Green Lantern?
I don't have a negative question, but no offense to Mr. Goldenbeard.
That sounds like a negative question.
I want to hear the intros redone by the golden voice.
Oh, God.
Old-timey voice.
The old-timey voice. Wow.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen.